December 1969.
Any classic album plus 29 more in stereo. You can pick up a copy tonight from Tim Kelly at the Chess King store at Main Place Mall. He'll be there with the Road to autograph your LP. And don't forget your discount coupons. He'll honor them also tonight between 6 and 8 at the Chess King store, Main Place Mall, downtown.
Up in the sky, into the clouds and beyond, rises a mountain. She's towering, quiet, bold, snow-white, and cool. She's Bluemont. Ski Bluemont. Do your own thing. Bluemont, Western New York's largest, best ski area. It's the place to be. 800-foot vertical, snowmaking, night skiing, instruction, double chairlift, and more at Bluemont, Yorkshire, New York, routes 16 and 39 near Arcade. Bluemont, where it's at.
That's where it's shaking on the slopes. The Road.
What's sweeter than wine?
The Road, of course, and the Taste of Honey. 24 and a half after 12 on the Klestine Show. The Home School Association of Most Holy Redeemer will hold its annual Christmas cookie sale Sunday in the church hall following all masses from 7:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. This is George Harrison. Beautiful George Harrison composition of the Beatles, of course, and he's sang it for you to Abbey Road. Just in time for Christmas, the KB Classic album that includes 30 great classics like Cinnamon by Derek, Cherish by the Association, Cherry Cherry, Neil Diamond, 30 great classics handpicked by music people of KB Radio. This great two-fold double-volume stereo LP contains 30 all-time KB classics. It's yours now at $1 off the regular retail price with a special Christmas gift coupon now available with every bag of groceries at top supermarkets. Drop into any of the top supermarkets and get your discount coupon that gives you $1 off the regular retail price of the LP when you redeem it at KB Radio Monday through Saturday from 9 until 5. Get your coupon from Tops today and get your copy of 30 great KB classics in time for Christmas. All brought to you by WKBW and 1520 in Highland Buffalo, the music people. WKBW, Total News Breakout.
Nobody colors at Christmas quite like WPTR. 16 minutes past 2, WPTR check it out.
WPTR weather.
Now it's 39 WPTR degrees and time for the number 4 sound in 15:31 this week. A reminder, if money means anything to you, you may just win $15 watching us in a few minutes.
Grab yourself a gigantic snowball of Christmas pleasure. Welcome to Westgate, the family shopping center where every specialty store is now offering just the most exceptional selection of Christmas gift values ever. Shop Westgate's Toyland. Bring the children to Westgate Santaland and yourself to Westgate Shopping Land, just brimming with unusual gift selections at exceptional values. Shop amid the gala Christmas pageantry of Westgate Shopping Center, central at Fulton in Albany, open every evening till Christmas. At WPTR, even for losers and the winners. That's right, if you play Jack in the Box, you're lost. Your name goes into the J.W. Wagner Losers Club. Then you get another chance to win. I'll call out the names of losers each morning on the J.W. Wagner Show from 6 to 10. And you have another chance to play and win. So stick with the winner and be one yourself. Be sure to catch our show morning 6 to 10 on WPTR for your second chance to win.
1, 2, 3, 4. Doctors recommend.
Say Joseph. As-pir-in for chil-der-in. Down with fever, down with pain. All your flavors essentials is As-pir-in for chil-der-in.
Weather has accompanied Christmas in the eastern part of the nation. Heavy snow is falling along the middle Atlantic coast tonight. Forecasters say New York City is due for up to 6 inches. That much or more is predicted for Washington. Heavy snow or traveler's warnings are in effect now for parts of 20 eastern and southern states.
Mayoral aide Richard Aurelio says most major highways in New York City are in very good shape. There is some flooding on sections of the East River Drive, the Belt Parkway, and the Brooklyn-Queens Expressway. Mayor Lindsay is flying back to the city from his vacation in the Bahamas. Lindsay will direct sanding and soling operations tonight to cope with an expected freeze. Operations at LaGuardia Airport will not resume until 3 o'clock this afternoon. Many runways at LaGuardia are still clogged with slush. Newark and Kennedy airports are open, but airlines are canceling some flights. Upstate New York is feeling the brunt of the storm this afternoon. The New York Thruway is closed all the way from Harriman to Syracuse. The Catskills, the Hudson Valley, and the Albany area are measuring up to 18 inches of new snow. That's on top of a 12-inch snowfall earlier this week. In Connecticut, snow is continuing with more than a foot on the ground in most parts of the state. Right now, 36 degrees in New York with light rain. News at 55 and 25. This is Bob Hart. WABC, New York. WABC's Our Hit of the Year, number 3. Little hockey talk ribbon on WABC, New York, Rolling Stones. Every little boy wants a honky-tonk joint. Oh, you can tell it's swelled by the smell. Queen in WABC Top 169. Number 47. Friends of Distinction, Grace in the Cast, and Dan Ingram go. It's 29 minutes before 3 at WABC. So we never facing his Dig it. Number 47 at WABC's Top 100 in 1969. It's 26 minutes before 3, WABC chimes. Ingram here reminding you to come into Mays tomorrow for this season's spectacular major radio and appliance buys. Mays turned down the prices and turned up the values in the newest televisions, tape recorders, stereos, radios, washers, dryers, dishwashers, and refrigerators. An amazing Mays great values feature all the famous names: Zenith, RCA, Philco, Emerson, Westinghouse, Whirlpool, and many more. Here's an example of the great values you'll find at Mays tomorrow. How about a famous make portable TV? This exciting set was regularly selling at Mays' low price of $72.88, and tomorrow, just $63.88. 75 square inches in picture, sharp, black and white. Yeah, get an extra clear image by Memory Fine Tuning. Yes, equipped with 4-inch round speaker, monopole, and roof antennas for UHF and VHF, and weighs only 16.5 pounds. You can take it with you anywhere. Well, practically anywhere. I mean, it's yours. There's some places you may not want to. It's yours tomorrow at Mays for just $63.88. And in every department at Mays, you'll find spectacular value after value for your family or your home and your orchestra. Shop, compare. You always save more at Mays. Mays Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, and exciting Mays Woodmere. Remember, every day is a sale day at Mays. For your free list of WABC Radio's Top 100 tunes of 1969, send a stamped self-addressed envelope to Top Tunes, WABC, New York 10019. It's your remembrance of 1969, the power play year in music. For your Top 100 tunes list, mail a stamped self-addressed envelope to Top Tunes, WABC, New York 10019. Top 169.
A reaver is a rascal, a scamp, a brawler, an adult delinquent.
William Faulkner's Pulitzer Prize-winning novel, The Reavers, is now a film, with Steve McQueen as Boone. A reaver is a rascal, and Boone is the head reaver.
A reaver is a thief, a scoundrel, a bounder, a tomcat, a knave, a
Filmed in
rat.
Panavision and Technicolor, rated M, mature audience.
A reaver, a long, thin pour. Thank you very much. Very good. Arrivederci, all those things. New York premiere now at the new Embassy 46, Pacific East, and 34th Street East Theater. Music comes out to play.
WABC Top 169.
Number 65. Tommy James and the Shambles. sweet cherry wine. The makers of Roma Wine presents... Come on, fellas. Ding dong. Suspense.
Snow was tapered off to flurries in northeastern New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, and central and western Massachusetts. Not much additional accumulation and darkly. Under strong gusty northwesterly winds will cause considerable blowing and drifting of the snow. Similar conditions are likely to develop in Maine as temperatures in that state drop to below freezing this afternoon and evening. Snow clearing is indicated for tonight in most of the northeast, but some flurry activity will linger in mountainous areas and in the lakes of the Great Lakes. The storm is in its 3-day history in the northeast and produced a wide variety of miserable winter weather. Burlington, Vermont, almost 30 inches of snow, making this the heaviest snowstorm on record. Accumulations elsewhere in that state range up to 44 inches at Wakefield. A little over 3 feet was deposited at Onawara in New York State. In eastern sections, the snow changed to rain, causing considerable melting and runoff of the deep snowpack, flooding of many streams and even in Massachusetts. Lots of New Hampshire, central and southern Maine has resulted. Temperatures now below or dropping below freezing in these sections should relieve the flooding situation. Feature of the storm was the development of freezing rain over large spots of southern and western New England. Not only added to the hazards of driving, but caused some damage to trees and power lines. And if that wasn't enough, the new storm is gathering in the Midwest and Minnesota has already had up to 10 inches, and you guessed it, heading this way. More snow is in the long-range forecast sometime Tuesday. WKBW time for the chief dispatcher at the Vermont State Police Barracks in Montpelier at about 12:30 this afternoon. Highway throughout the Green Mountain State are still in rough condition. Suggested for anyone who wants to get to western Connecticut or the New York City area is to use a route southward Keene rather than attempt Vermont and western Massachusetts. Highway S, the interstate route 91, is open and passable, but considered very slippery. Interstate 89 is about the same. Route 14 is open, and so is Vermont Route 12. Both of these roads are also snow-drifted and extremely slippery. The Interstate 89 North is open, but drifted and using one lane only. Advise to stay off that roadway unless absolutely necessary. Vermont 17 in the northern portion of the state is completely closed. WKBK News suggests if you must travel south in the area mentioned, please take a route into Pittsburgh or Springfield and then on south and west into your area. Stay away from traveling into Vermont or western Massachusetts. The Vermont General Raymond Cram says National Guard troops are standing by as a result of the declaration of Vermont as a disaster area. That story is next. Of new snow have been falling since the storm began Christmas night. Brannigan snowmobiles have been asked to transport injured persons to the hospital. Highway crews continue to work around the clock throughout the Brannigan region this afternoon in an attempt to put all roads back in the best possible condition. The Keene Police Department told WKBK News this afternoon that many of Keene streets are still extremely slippery the snow covered and suggests that unless you must drive today, don't. Crews are working in town and less traffic on the roads the easier their job will be.
Your final moments of the Ron-Written Subterranean Circus for 1969. One of the big concerts this past year, and it was a coming home for Chicago, or the CTA, or Chicago. And it just happened about a month and a half ago in November. Chicago, and does anybody really know what time it is?
Certainly not all of them, because of earth-shaking events of major importance. There were lighter moments, too, as we hear from WTOP's Doug Llewellyn. If Alexander Graham Bell had only known, I wonder if he would have gone through with the whole thing. My, but that little black box has certainly become one of the most magnificent devices ever developed. And here in 1969, it definitely took the honors as the space-age answer to almost everything. This year saw the biggest boom yet in the dial and answer craze, whereby it came possible to dial and answer to darn near anything. Most popular, of course, are the two most often asked questions of the day.
Any day when someone 180,000 people per day pick up their Princess and dial CI4 2525.
At the tone, the time will be 8:28 and 40 seconds.
La